To do it.
Delicious.
Oops. Wrong window.
Cook. Serve.
There we go.
Delicious.
2. Cook. Serve. Delicious. Cook. Serve.
Delicious. Cook. Serve.
All right.
Delicious. Cook. Serve. Delicious.
My one local save. 'Cause this is my new computer, which is why there aren't any local saves on it anymore. I still have my old cloud saves, but this is basically the only playthrough I'm doing anymore. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another session of Cook Serve Delicious 2. What shall we burn in the kitchen tonight? First of all, let's check emails. Crowdfunding my neighbor's death. Hey everyone, I'm running a crowdfunding campaign to build a giant death ray to exterminate my neighbor Marcus, whose inability to pick up newspapers from his lawn has made his property a real blight on our community. If you'd like to fund the R&D of my terrifying death ray and the subsequent demise of my oblivious neighbor Marcus, visit the KitGoGo website today. Great. Off to a great start. Alright, so let's do the usual thing and start with a day in my restaurant, where the buzz is over, oh god, it's over 120, so this is gonna be fun. Great warm-up. I'm wearing my gloves too, because it's cold. Let's see if I can do this with gloves on. Well, fingerless gloves, so it shouldn't be that hard, but you never know. Okay, lasagna and spaghetti. Ugh, those always take forever to cook, so that's gonna be annoying. This is gonna suck. I feel like this is not gonna start out well, but I will do my best. Oops. On a fold seal. Yep, no, those were not ready, so yep, saw that coming. Hello, Comfort. What did I think of the other day that was sort of, oh, it was, I thought of George and Nico's names backwards, so it was like Trabot's Egro Egg and Dralok Elokin. Or just Okin, depending on what you like to call her. Needless to say, I blame you for these bizarre syllables entering my brain. Forgot how to spinach. Traloc Elokin, yeah. I mean, it's hard to say no to a good spoonerism. Or even a bad spoonerism. Oops. Ah. Well, enjoy your free bananas. Which you didn't ask for. Wait, I'm not sure I did that right. I feel like I put the wrong kind of cheese on there. Oop, shit. That was wrong. I guess I did not put the wrong kind of cheese on there. Go me. Oops. Oops, I did that wrong. There. Oop, shit! Oh no, I did it wrong! Ah, crap! Oh god, I totally fucked that up. Okay, whew. Hello, Mr. Gel. Okay, I think I need to take these gloves off. It's kind of messing with my I don't know about, it's not really messing with my reaction time, but it's just messing with my ability to properly feel out the game. If that makes any sense at all, which it might not. Right. Woo! Cool. Cool. Alright. Alright. Angry hot dog man waits for a bus. Whoa. That's neat. Trash can, wall. Kitty! Our kitty friend is passed out on the beanbag next to me. He does not have... He looks almost like that cat, except he does not have heterochromia. Ooh, deluxe nacho. What do I have that on my list? I do not. Alright, let's add that. Deluxe nachos, and then I gotta go read about it. And we have, ooh, Prep Station 13. I'm not gonna use that because I like 10. 10 is a good good solid number that I don't have to stretch too far to use. And new chef for higher levels unlocked. That means I gotta update my notes again. All right, let's see. So, how was I doing this? Okay, so Max Wieners, Big's Burgers. Okay, wait, so 9. Fire Heaters is 9. Food Shackers is 9. Slammies is 9. World Tour is 9. Where's World Tour? There it is. Burrito Time is 9. Pyrite is... where's Pyrite? 8. Okay. Contrast Coffee is 8. Sub Solutions is 8. Big's Burger 7. Pizza That is 7. Poppers and Crunchies is 7. Max Wieners is 6. Chili Bowl is 6. Organic is 6. The Beep 6. Good Japan 6. E is 7 now. Okay. Let's move that up. Okay, Far East is 6 now. Okay, Sushi Nest is 4. Secrets of the Deep is 3. Absolutely is 3. XLR Purple is 2. Santa Costa is 2. Planet Blue is 1. Tasteful is 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're good. So, okay, let's read emails. Can you watch my cat? I'm going to be out of the town, and I was wondering if you could watch my cat for me while I'm gone. You won't need to feed him or anything, since I have one of those self-dispensing bowls and a self-cleaning litter box, but Mr. Tickle Whiskers prefers to have an audience when he's doing his cat things. Terry, extension 2888. Mr. Tickle Whiskers. Let's read about... Oops. Actually... let's read about those deluxe nachos that I just got. Actually, let's go like this. Only my pantry. Oh, it doesn't narrow it down very much. Where was it? Oh, here we go. Origin, Mexico. In the mid-1960s, Mexican entrepreneur and restaurateur Henri Sanchez sought to maximize profits by automating as much of the food preparation process as possible. After hearing about computers, machines small enough to fit in a restaurant at the time, Sanchez promptly purchased the competing restaurant next door and bulldozed it to make room. He then hired a young engineer named Nacho, who developed a machine by the name of NACHOS, Nacho's Automated Cooking and Handling Operating System, which, as the name suggested, acted as a virtual chef. While initially a success, one day Sanchez arrived at work to discover that the machine was stuck creating endless layers of tortilla chips and cheese. Sanchez was furious and, unwilling to waste the food, decided to sell the stacks, branded with the name of the inventor so as to permanently associate him with his failure. What a shame. What a disaster. Okay. Can I afford anything else? Probably. I've got 2,600. I'm sure I can afford something with that. Let's see what's on my list here. Those are all locked. Ah, steak. Good old steak. Steak, here we go. $12.50. Let's get it. Origin, United Kingdom. During the late 16th century, Dilbert I of England was disturbed by what he felt was an increase in heresy. Not wanting to rule over an unholy kingdom, King Dilbert wrote throughout the land, asking his subjects how they liked their steak. If they answered medium rare, Dilbert believed them to be blessed. If they answered well done, however, Dilbert believed they were either lying or had been possessed by unholy forces, both of which were punishable by death. In the years that followed, tens of thousands of individuals were executed in what the townspeople humorously referred to as being burned at the stake. As the years progressed, fewer and fewer people were executed as those who were genetically predisposed to liking their steak well done had died out. Okay. Then we have red cabbage. Oh, German red cabbage. Origin, Germany, obviously. Many historians attribute the success of statesman Otto von Bismarck to German red cabbage. A master diplomat, Bismarck routinely used his delicious red cabbage recipe to woo other leaders and build a complex web of alliances. With war at his doorstep, Bismarck managed to maintain peace by seducing opponents with his buttery, sweet, and sour culinary delight. When Bismarck was forced to resign by Wilhelm II, he warned that if Wilhelm did not continue wooing leaders with German red cabbage, Germany could expect the worst, noting, "One day the great European war will come out of some damn foolish thing like forgetting to bring German red cabbage to an international get-together." Bismarck was right, and 20 years after his resignation, war came to Germany. War were declared. Today, many historians agree the Great War could have been avoided had Wilhelm II instead gone over to Serbia with a nice big bowl of German red cabbage. But then we wouldn't have gotten cool games like The Last Express, or Shadow Hearts. Bean burger. Oh, it's right there. Convenient. Origin, United Kingdom. There. While the exact origin of bean burgers is contentious, many attribute the creation to Dale Dillwater, a young chef in Reading. Dillwater's restaurant was popular as the public loved that all the animal products used in Dillwater's burgers were raised on the restaurant's own farm. Business was booming until one day Dillwater went to the farm to discover there were no animals left. Dillwater promptly acquired a calf and closed the restaurant for 4 weeks to allow the calf to grow. He affectionately named the calf Burger, and in the 4 weeks he waited for Burger to grow. The two became close friends. Throughout the days and nights, Dillwater and Burger would go for walks, watch the sunset, and play Rummikub together. As the grand reopening of Dillwater's restaurant drew near, a large crowd gathered, excited to eat his farm-fresh meats. Ready to slaughter Burger, Dillwater lifted his axe, but as he looked into Burger's eyes, he was overcome with fond memories of their friendship. Dillwater let out a cry and chopped the nearby beanstalk instead. Unable to kill Burger, Dillwater returned to the restaurant to make patties, this time out of beans. Fun fact, a majority of hamburgers eaten today can be traced to the lineage of Burger's family. Ah, a heartwarming story. And we cannot afford anything else. So, next up is Esteban's. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, go back. Make sure. Okay, so we're on day 3. Okay, so burritos, sopapillas, tacos, baked potatoes, refried beans, and soda. Let's make sure I have all those on my list, which I'm pretty sure I do. These are pretty simple foods. Okay. Tacos. What? Do I not have tacos? Really? Wow. Okay. Tacos. Baked potato. Potatoes, refried beans. Pretty sure I already have that. Yes, I do. Alright. And I know soda. I know I have soda because that's one of the first things of the game. That's just automatically unlocked at the beginning of the game, so. Alright. Esteban. Here we go. Sopapillas, baked potato, refried beans. Okay. First time making tacos in this playthrough, I guess. Interesting. Tacos aren't, like, they can be, kind of overwhelming. I had a lot of trouble with them at first. But really, the main problem with tacos is when they're on the menu at the same time as burritos, because those two together are very overwhelming. They have mainly the same ingredients, but it's just like, there's just so much of everything on them. So there's just a lot to do. Even if doing it is not particularly hard, it's just like, ugh, gotta remember all these things and do it quickly. Crap. Yep, I did that wrong, because that was not done yet. That's the wrong button. Oops. No, stop. There. Ingredients go into these things. It is Taco Tuesday, you're right. It's Tuesday and I'm making tacos. Didn't even plan for that. Totally worked out. Oop, what? Oh, did something wrong. I'm not sure what it was, but whatever. Really gotta concentrate on these damn tacos. Just like intense stare. Nope, no time to drink water. Okay, good. My brain juddered to a halt there. I was like, did I do that right? Wait. Oh, cheese. Okay. Ugh, lost it there for a minute.
Good.
Yay, we did it. Not a perfect day, but that's okay. Okay, so you... Oh, Ueyav has one day open. Totally did not. I should actually do that one first because, yeah, because that's on only on day 2. So one sec, let me... Hang on a second. Go. Misconnections, Library Lounger. I've seen you at the library a couple times now, and yes, I see you. Even when you're hiding with your head buried in a book or under a literal pile of books, I see you. I've been thinking about you for some time, and I want you to transfer my thoughts from fiction to non. If you see this, and your favorite Dewey Decimal class is also 301, it was meant to be. Pretty sure I cannot afford any new food. Actually, I might be able to afford new food. Kale chips. I think I actually can afford that. I can't. Origin, United States. Kale chips were invented sometime around the year 2005 by New York chef and potato chip addict named Herbert Rindfleisch. Having gained a significant amount of weight as a result of his profession and love for salty fried treats, Rindfleisch was distraught when he met and fell in love with a nutritionist with whom he could not share the full breadth of his passion for food. Despite this hurdle, the two were a perfect pair, and Rindfleisch proposed marriage to the nutritionist, who cheerfully accepted. Feeling suddenly more responsible for how his current lifestyle affected his future with her, Rindfleisch became determined to practice healthier eating habits so that he might live longer with her, or live longer and healthier, look slightly less round around the edges for the wedding photos, and grow closer to his betrothed nutritionist. Jumping right into the deep end, he set about finding a substitute for his potato chip addiction, eventually finding that baking kale into chips was not only more healthy, but delicious and addictive as well. Rindfleisch lost 100 pounds in time for the wedding, looked great in the photos, and now shares his love of kale chips with his beloved wife. Aww. And... oh yeah, tacos. Weird, okay. And I can't afford anything else. Only 51% buzz now. Stew. Hot dogs, steak fingers, brown rice, toast, and one on the cob. That's all very doable. No. Give my toast back. Not give it back, but make more. The hyper smile. Actually, well, so from what I've read, that's intentional. The art direction or the art direction of the game was intended so that all the characters look neutral. They don't look either happy or unhappy. But I don't know if that really had the desired effect. Because yeah, like a lot of people just that I've seen on my stream while I'm playing this game, they're just like, oh, everyone looks so, you know, upset, or they don't look happy. So I don't know. I mean, they're just supposed to look neutral, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe they should look happier. I don't know. It's not. I'm not the dev, so I don't know whether he decided that. I mean, because it's been this way for the first two games. I haven't played the third one yet, so I don't know if he made the same decision in the third one. But yeah, I don't know if he. Oops, that was wrong. If he... What is the sentence I'm trying to get out here? I don't even know where my brain is going. I just... This sentence is just not going anywhere, and I'm just gonna stop.
Okay.
I don't know, I think, like, people tend to... As much as I hate this phrase, it's the resting bitch face phenomenon. Because it's like, if you don't see someone smiling, you immediately assume the worst. Which is not a good assumption. Like, just because someone is not smiling does not mean they're not happy. They're just not... Their face is just not in a configuration that you have been trained to believe is positive. Not you personally, but just like, I mean, people in general. And I hate that. Like, I hate that, like, people can't just exist with their faces in their natural state, and people just assume that they're angry or whatever. People should not be constantly under pressure to look happy just because it pleases other people. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about the Beyond Burger. I have not tried one yet myself. You had the Beyond Burger, right? Yeah. And which was better, the Beyond Burger or the Impossible Burger?
I think I've only had Beyond Burger.
Really? I thought you had both. I don't remember either.
Beyond's tasty.
Yeah.
If I always had that instead of meat, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah, boyfriend also approves of the Beyond Burger.
Lovely better for the environment.
Go.
Lettuce, tomato, Beyond Patty, jalapeno, chipotle sauce. Cool. Not to my taste, but I'm sure it was delicious. BBQ at my place this Saturday. BBQ at my place this Saturday. Bring your own food, drinks, chairs, and activities. I'll be providing the place, so the attendees have to provide everything else. I expect it to be really fun, unless you selfishly don't bring anything awesome to do or tasty to share, but that wouldn't be my fault anyway. Punsky, extension 3748. Haiku number 228. You say you love me, but you act like you do not. I am suspicious. Sopapillas. Origin Mexico. Sopapillas were originally invented by Juan Manuel Yacer, a young entrepreneur with nothing to his name except for a knowledge of Mexican cuisine, a dream, and a commercial deep fryer. At the time, several United States food industries were attempting to push deep-fried chicken and French fries into the Mexican market. This troubled Yacer as he had a deep sense of pride in his country's food culture. He immediately set out to create a food that would combine the traditional flavors of Mexican cuisine with the high caloric appeal of deep-fried food in an effort to keep Mexican traditions strong against the incoming American fried food trend. After years of failed attempts, Yacer managed to invent sopapillas and market them as a food with traditional Mexican sensibilities and a modern twist. Much to his relief, his plan worked, and sopapillas not only became a staple in Mexican culture, but even began to spread into the United States. Yeah, take that, United States. Alright, pretty sure we can't afford anything else. What's next on the list is ramen, which, oh, no, it's right there. Yep, can't afford that. Okay, so I totally skipped over the restaurant that I should have been doing, which is Ueyav. Okay, so on day 2 we have pot pie. Okay. Lobster. What is that? Pasta? Some kind of pasta thing? I think it's just pasta. That's escargot, which I do not have on my list. Yeah, the recently unlocked restaurants, I think, are more likely to have food that I have not added to my list yet. Let's see, that's stuffed artichoke. Oops. Okay, have that already. That's grilled fennel, which I also, I'm pretty sure I already have. Oh, do I not have that? Wait. Huh, wow, I guess I don't. Interesting. Thought I had that already. Brown rice and white wine. Yes. Okay. Pot pie is probably going to be the tricky one here. That can be a little bit... That one's got a lot of ingredients. Lobster's easy. Pasta's usually easy, but there's a few things that tend to trip me up a little bit. Escargot, also easy. I know the whole not smiling decision. The dev guy, Chubbigans, it goes into it on his blog. I think he mentioned something about like that was a conscious decision to make everyone not smile. I don't know if he went into his reasoning for why he did that, but it might be worth looking into if you're curious. Consume food. All the snails in Australia are escargot snails. Really? Oh god. Good. Shit. Shit. No, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Wait, did I do that wrong? I'm confused. I don't know what happened. I was not consciously aware that there were specific types of snails that were intended for escargot, although I'm not surprised that there are. Like, it makes sense that there would be. I didn't actually know that was a thing. Of course. I was gonna guess that's probably why that's the case. That happens like way more often than we'd all like to admit. Just like, this is why this animal is so common in this country, because some idiot brought them in for some reason, and then they of course got out of hand. Isn't it also rabbits that are the same in Australia? Like there are no rabbits are not native to Australia, but they're like everywhere anyway. Or no, I'm thinking of what am I thinking of? I'm not getting my countries mixed up or continents mixed up. Oh, here we go. Rabbits. Okay. I was also thinking of rats, but that's like specific places in Canada where there are no rats. Right, yes. Rabbits are pests. To eat goddamn everything. Yeah. it's kind of a interesting little tidbit, I guess. If you're, I mean the blog thing. Oh shit. Okay, good. I wonder if I can find it. Not right now, obviously, but. Maybe I'll look for it between streams and come back next week and talk about it then. Or maybe I'll just forget about it, who knows. Oops. Corn. There. Okay. Green beans, peas, cover. Okay. It's kind of an awkward, like, finger movement to add all those ingredients to pot pie. Oh. Oh, I thought I made a mistake somewhere in there, but I guess I didn't. Go me! Yay! Okay, so now this is... I don't have any days here open. Let's move that to the bottom of my list. Well, to there. Okay, great. What just happened? I was in the parking lot about 30 feet away from my car. I unlocked it and like 30 dudes just appeared out of nowhere, jumped into my car and drove off. What the hell? Was I robbed by clowns? Also, if someone could come pick me up, that'd be gravy. I've been here a few hours. I don't think they're coming back. Let's see. Ramen, I'm pretty sure I still can't afford that. Ramen is there. Nope, can't afford that yet. Okay. Back to restaurant then. Ribs, chicken strips, croissant, bacon, and scrambled eggs. Ah. We're all breakfasty in our sides today. Bacon. Again, intense concentration. god. Oops. Okay. That is a lot of crab cakes to make at once. That could be dangerous. Crab cakes burn quickly. A lot of these things burn quickly, actually. This whole menu is kind of volatile. Oh, shit. Dang it, I'm doing so well. And I pressed the wrong damn button. And then I served that guy, or that person, didn't see who it was. Some undercooked crab cakes. That's unfortunate. Ruined that person's day. Oh shit. Okay, good. There. The only game that's more well done than your brother's burgers. Ah, so close. Almost got perfect. That's a cool spray. Alright. Did you see? Your food made it on BuzzBait's top 10 most addictive things list, right between gambling and bubble tea. Congrats! Ooh. I'm happy to have my food listed anywhere near bubble tea. And I'm sad that bubble tea is not something I could make in this game. I wonder if you could make it in the third game. Let's see, I should be able to afford ramen now. Yeah! Origin, Japan. While ramen first appeared in the early 20th century, its popularity stems from the early 1990s when J-pop megastar Toshiro Motoki appeared in a ramen commercial. In the ad, Motoki is seen racing onto a train with a bowl of ramen in hand. As the train leaves the station, Motoki sees a gang harassing an elderly woman. After telling them to back off, the gang turns on Motoki. Motoki fights them while eating his ramen between punches. The fight culminates with Motoki throwing his ramen into the air, doing a cartwheel, kicking the gang's head honcho out of the train, and catching his ramen before it lands. The ad famously ends with Motoki looking into the camera, shouting, "It's always ramen o'clock," as a gaggle of schoolgirls giggle affectionately. While food is typically banned from most intercity rail, as the ad captured the hearts and minds of the nation, an exception was made. The rule was overturned a year later when a devastating earthquake shook Tokyo, causing thousands of ramen-equipped train-goers to drop their boiling hot meals. Ouchie. Edamame. Nice thing to go with ramen. Origin, Japan. Edamame, stem bean, is often credited as being the world's first diet food. With wastelands expanding in 13th century Japan, local entrepreneurs set out to capitalize on Japan's obesity epidemic. Numerous exercise plans were introduced, but to the country's dismay, the nation grew fatter. Finally, Tatsumi Saito, a young businessman whose company specialized in playing cards, baseball teams, and love hotels, came to the rescue. Noting that waiting was a key component of cards, baseball, and making love, Saito hypothesized that by engineering a food that required a significant amount of time to eat, individuals would get tired of eating and consume less food. Saito was right. By the end of the decade, the Japanese government declared the nation's obesity epidemic over. Since the 1970s, doctors have attributed edamame to Japan's exceptional life expectancy. Today, edamame beans are enjoyed throughout the world by health-conscious individuals and those with inordinate amounts of free time. Edamame is delicious. Higher vice than gambling. Yes, I'll take it. Beef Wellington, which might only be... that might be unlockable. Yeah, that's locked, okay. So we'll put a little L there. Side egg drop soup. There it is. Origin, China. Egg drop soup was invented by a woman named Xia Lu, whose husband Rong, a chef of a small... oh wait, I think I read this one already. Well, it was a while ago, so I'll read this one again. A chef of a small-time walk-up restaurant who would often boast to younger women that he knew every possible way to prepare an egg. Tired of his constant bragging, Xia set out to prove her husband wrong by finding a new way to prepare eggs. After some trial and error, Xia became inspired by memories of her grandmother preparing her soup on rainy days and set out to make an egg-based soup. The result was a delicious success, and so Xia challenged Rong to make what she called egg drop soup right when he was in the middle of boasting about his talents to a group of young women. Not wanting to admit he had no idea what egg drop soup was, Rong held out an uncooked egg in front of him and dropped it onto the ground, proclaiming, "See? Egg drop soup," which received a mild chuckle from the young women. It was only when Xia gave each of them a taste of her creation, however, that their polite chuckles turned into mocking laughter. Today, it is considered shameful to not know how to prepare egg drop soup, and the classic egg drop joke is told across thousands of hibachi restaurants. Okay, and then, boiled eggs, which I already have, and I think that was unlockable anyway. And then this, which I don't know how to pronounce, but can't afford it anyway, so. Okay, next up is fire kickers. Excuse me. Day 3, chicken breast. Pretty sure I already have that. Uh-huh. Stew, yep. Pulled pork. Pulled pork sandwich, which I do not have. And then what is that? Fried chicken? Yeah, fried chicken. Fries, salad, soda. Okay. Swallow's Nest soup. No, that is not in this game. But, yeah. Maybe it's in the third one, I mean. I don't want to spoil myself, but I'm also tempted to, like, look up a list of what the food in a list of all the food that you could make in the third game. Okay, fries and a salad. I remember seeing there on like the Steam page for the Steam discussion pages for Cooks So Delicious 2. I definitely remember seeing people like suggesting, hey, you know, we should add this food to the game, we should add that food to the game. And one of the things I remember seeing was Indian food. There's no Indian food in this game anywhere, except for like side dishes. Like there's like samosas and stuff, which is fine. But like, You know, give me some like Indian curry or like a biryani or something. That'd be great. I hope Indian food made it into the third game. Yeah, no curry. Not a single drop of curry. Not even butter chicken. Come on. And I know it's obviously, like, it's impossible to add, like, every single possible, you know, food in existence to this game series. It would get massively out of control. Some might argue that it already has. But, come on. I do appreciate, actually, that, this game, like, introduced me to some foods that I've never even heard of. Like that octopus dish, which I can't pronounce. And then, like, there's a bunch of, like, Japanese foods that I didn't know about, like the, like the yakitomo koshi. I didn't know that was a thing. Did that very out of order, but whatever. Or like the pig's blood cakes. Didn't know about those either. Oh man, that sucks. Stupid Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, my favorite Indian food restaurant, back when I lived in Mountain View, there was an Indian food restaurant there called Shiva's, which I loved. And not long before I moved away, it was closed and became a Flights, which is like a beer place. I was displeased. There were a few other there were other Indian restaurants in town, but that was the best one. And I still mourn its loss. Oops. Ah, damn it. Oh, goddamn button. Ooh, nice. I would love a, I'd love to peruse an Indian bakery, or Middle Eastern bakery in general. That's a region of the world that I do not have a lot of, I do not have a lot of experience with their sweets and snacks. One time, I went to this Indian restaurant, not the one I was talking about, a different one, and it was like our first time that we'd never been there before. It was like, oh, here's this Indian restaurant we didn't know about. Let's check it out. And the guy at the front desk, like, because it was International Women's Day, so that's why. So it was International Women's Day, so the guy at the front desk gave me like. He had like this like tray of like some kind of Indian confection, and he gave me some because it was like for free, because it was like, oh, Women's Day, you're a woman, here, have some goodies. I'm like, oh, thank you. It was really freaking good. I don't know what it was, but it was like fudge, but not fudge. It was like some kind of like weird, like really delicious, interesting version of fudge, and I don't know what it was called. New chef for higher levels unlocked. Pakistani food is more beef based. Okay. As opposed to like lamb, which a lot of Indian food uses, in my experience anyway. I'm hardly a major connoisseur of Indian food, but I just know I like it. Honestly, one of my favorite things that Indian food does is paneer. Love paneer. Yeah, lamb and chicken. Okay, so what do we have that's new? Okay, so these are all going to be 9+. Okay, so pyrite, still 8. Contrast coffee is still 8. Sub-solutions, 8. Biggs Burgers, 7. Pizza that, 7. Poppers and Crunchies. Oh, actually, first of all, hang on. First, let's move this down. There we go. Poppers and Crunchies, 7. E, 7. Max Wiener, 6. Chili Bowl, 6. Organic, 6. The Deep is 7 now. Japan is 6, Far East is 6, Sushi Nest is 4, the Deep is 3, Absolutely is 3, Excellent Purple is 2, Super Costa is 2, Planet Blue is 2, and Tasteville is also 2, and Uweyab is still 0, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, now I want a falafel. What did I just do? Oh yeah, I just did fire kickers. Okay, so let's go back here. SEO keywords, corn dog. To enhance your website's search ranking, please add the following keywords to the webpage: corn dog, panchukers, Pluto pups, Dagwood dogs, suggestive date foods, Freudian sticks, zany funeral foods, foods that will survive the downfall of civilization. Let's see, I think, oh yeah, the thing is, I can't afford anything else yet, so let's go back here. still need a perfect day to complete this objective here. Just need one more perfect day. Chow mein, brisket sandwich, steak fingers, sopapillas, croissant, chowder, and a fried okra. Okay. Shit. Okay. Ugh, that was close. Holy crap. Oops. Ah, mayo. There goes my perfect day. I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. There. Can I cook Hawaiian? Hawaiian what? There isn't really any Hawaiian food. Pizza, yes. There is Hawaiian pizza. Oh, crap. Yeah. Pineapple pizza, pineapple and ham is an option. Oops, no, I did that wrong. Forgot what I was doing. Sweet, there we go. No mayo on that one. I don't know if we'll actually get around. I don't know if we'll actually see a pizza tonight, but it all depends on what the food gods have in store for me. Because I'm going full random on my own restaurant. Ah. Whew, there. Again, did not quite do that right. Not perfect, but got through it. Cheats for Candy Apple's Magical Fruit Challenge, iOS. Here's some fun cheats for the Match 3 app Magical Fruit Challenge. Extra Fruit Mode, buy the Fruit Classics pack at the candy store, $1.99. Skip Level, buy the Skip Level pass in the candy store, $2.99. All enemies are sheep, buy the Fun Sheep Peeps pack in the candy store, 99 cents. Infinite Clear Taffy, comes included with the Candy Cobra's Crazy Value pack. I found that it goes on sale for as low as $19.99, usually $29.99. Those are not cheats. Those are microtransactions, sometimes not so micro. Alright, I believe I can afford this Tapoti Skara. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that pronunciation. I don't know how it's actually properly pronounced. If anybody knows, please tell me. Origin Greece. It's a dish of grilled octopus that is a staple of Greek cuisine. Traditionally, it is enjoyed alongside a glass of wine, which not only complements the flavor of the dish, but also helps to calm the nerves of anyone who is squeamish about trying octopus for the first time. Tapoti Skara is perhaps most widely known as the dish that led to the downfall of the National Greek Seafood Eating Contest in 1987, when a participant ate an entire year's supply of the dish continuously over the course of 3 days, all for nothing more than the minimal entry fee of the contest. This temporarily crippled the grilled octopus economy, though it eventually rebounded as one of the most popular dishes worldwide as a result of the publicity. The nice thing about that dish is it's really easy to make. Yeah, it does. Oh, I already bought steak. For some reason, that was on my list twice. Oops. That happens sometimes. Frozen banana. Origin, United States. Frozen bananas were created in 1940 in Orange County, California. Not Banana County. The location of the very first frozen banana stand. There, Americans could enjoy the cold treat on a warm summer's day while the rest of the world engaged in bloody combat over a case of trespassing. This lasted until December of 1941, when the Japanese forced the United States to admit that things were getting a little out of hand and it should probably get involved as well. Afterwards, frozen bananas were primarily enjoyed only by women, children, and men over the age of 45 until the war's end. Fortunately, because there's always financial gain to be had in owning a frozen banana stand, the treat survived the war and today is enjoyed the world over. Okay. Tuscan beans. Origin Italy. Many attribute the economic boom enjoyed by Italy after the Second World War to Tuscan beans. Directly after the war, Italy was defeated and overwhelmed by the prospect of rebuilding. It was only when a local cook introduced the protein-rich Tuscan beans did the nation's energy return. After 20 years of unprecedented growth, other countries took notice and began importing Tuscan beans for their own economies. Soon, many Tuscan bean farms fell behind supplying the demand, and ultimately Italy was forced to regulate the distribution of beans outside of their country in order to focus on their own. Today, consumption of Tuscan beans in Italy remains highly regulated in order to maximize their effectiveness. However, in recent years, they've become overshadowed by other protein-rich foods such as quinoa, lentils, and eggnog. Eggnog. Next up is risotto, which I know I can't afford, but I think it's locked anyway. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's risotto, which is locked. Black rice. Hey, which I can afford. Origin, China. Black rice, also known as forbidden rice or emperor's rice, originates in ancient China, where it was forbidden to be eaten by anyone but the emperor. At the time, it was believed that black rice possessed supernatural qualities that aided in giving the emperor a long and healthy life. This tradition of exclusivity lasted for hundreds of years until a thief named Sheng Dong drunkenly broke into the emperor's pantry one night and stole 10 sacks of black rice, which he then hid around the country. In the morning, Dong had no recollection of the previous night, including where the black rice was hidden. As a result, interrogating him proved fruitless for the emperor's guards, who were forced to give up their search and report back that black rice now belonged to the people. Dismayed and disgusted at the thought of sharing food with commoners, the emperor refused to eat any more black rice and lifted the ban, allowing everyone else to enjoy it from then on. The stolen rice was never reported found. Today, the supernatural qualities of black rice are known as antioxidants. Black rice is good. I've only had it a few times, but it's very nice. Takoyaki? I've had it, I think, once or twice. It's okay. I think I would like it more. I don't know, like, I don't remember much about it because it's been a while since I last had it, but I remember it's like primarily it's typically served with mayonnaise, and even if it's the Japanese mayonnaise, I don't like mayonnaise, so that kind of ruined it for me, I think. But yeah, octopus is okay. I'm okay with octopus generally. Calamari is great. Love calamari. The tentacles are the best part. All crispy. Yum. Okay, so next up, what did we just do? We just did my restaurant. So Food Shackers is next. Okay, we have the chicken sandwich. Yeah. Pot pie. What is that? Chili? I think that's chili. Yeah. Mashed potatoes, French fries, black beans. We just recently got black beans, I think. Or maybe not recently. I don't know. No, okay. It was not recently. Alright, cool. That's a good question. Like, they have similar textures. Like, they both kind of like, they can be kind of like tough and rubbery sometimes. But yeah, I think it depends on like how they're cooked and what part of it you're eating. I want to say I like squid better, but I couldn't really tell you why. Okay. Potatoes. Fried potatoes. Oops, that's wrong. go. I'm serving up an ass whooping for that person. How dare they try to rob my restaurant? That woman in her weird outfit. I don't understand. Whole bunch of pot pies in a row. Right, no chicken in that one. Greasy Dave's. Monolith Burger. Yeah, it is pretty similar to the that mini game. It's like that if that mini game was a whole game. Yeah. Oops, that's wrong. Oh god, no. Wait, stop. Please, nothing. Stop, everything stop going bad at once. I never really had the problem that a lot of people report. Oops, damn it. I mean, like, it was hard to figure out what the correct, like, way to go was. But, I know people have a lot of problems with that because of, like, computer speeds. So I guess I never really had a computer that was too beefy for the game. Our computer was nice and slow at the time, I guess. Yeah, because I think the issue is that, like, if like, it was like a clock speed issue, and which was pretty common back in the day, or pretty common to games made back in the day, where like the sequel police would just shoot you instantly because the computer would think that more time had passed than had actually passed. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what a chicken pot pie is, isn't it? Like, what would you consider a pot pie? That's a nice vase. Too hot for libraries. Did you hear the news? Death row inmates hate him. See why people are switching over to gas-powered vehicles. Landline, start it now. Am I a millionaire yet? This is hard. I can't get enough. More, more, more. Download high-speed internet. .exe attachment corrupted. Aren't you glad you hired me? Hello, I have some bad news. The stocks we invested in the company developing the lost of labor are worthless now, as the CEO has taken all the investment money and retired to a secret private island. The good news is that I managed to contact him, and although he's in no way legally obligated to give us any of our money back, I used my mastery of persuasion to convince him to send us a little something for all our trouble, which I've attached here. Sometimes this happens, and it's never my fault. Bob Tanner. $349 added to funds. Sweet. Nice, yeah. I have a pretty good chicken pot pie recipe that I have made a few times. It's quite nice. Now I kind of want to make it again. More veggies and meat, less gravy. Okay, so it's like, like stew with a crust on top. Okay. I mean, it seems pretty normal to me. That's just kind of what I think of as chicken pot pie. There is kind of a lot of gravy in it. That may have been why I wasn't really a big fan of chicken pot pie for a while. Like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't have like a really good one. And the version I make now, like, it still has gravy, but it's not just a whole bunch of just floating in stuff just floating in gravy. It is more like, the proportions are better, I think, of actual food chunks to liquid. Because yeah, if it's just like, if you just open a pie and it's just soup inside, that's boring. Not very satisfying. Yeah. Oh man, I love chicken dumplings. My parents have really good... I've been really craving my parents' chicken and dumplings. Because I haven't had it in years. And I asked my parents for the recipe and they never gave it to me. I should ask them again. Actually, I think the recipe they use is just the one on the back of the Bisquick box. And I've never actually bought Bisquick, so that's probably why I just have never made it myself. I should make an exception, because, it's so good. Soupy pie. Yeah, no, that's how I do it too. Like, you don't put like actual gravy in there. Like, it's all, you make it yourself. Chicken stock, flour, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, what is my next thing to do? First, let's move this down. Get that out of there. Let's see, what's up next on my list is side stew, which I should be able to afford with the small amount of money I have. Yeah! Origin unknown. Some historians believe that the first stew came long before man, and perhaps was even discovered by some ancestor to the dinosaurs. The common belief is that several creatures fell into a hot spring, were thus cooked, and then the spring cooled, and then some other creatures came along and ate the resulting stew. Stew was the 345th most popular name for male newborns in Guam in 1995. Whether this was a result of stew is debatable, though it's great for padding out what is otherwise a very short origin story. that's all I can afford for now. And I think, let's see. Okay, so next up is mussels, which looks like is locked. Yeah, that's locked. Okay. Oh, steamed mussels. Then pasta, which is also locked, or I already bought it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, pasta, also locked. Shish kebab, also locked. Sausage links? Hey, there we go. And I can afford them. Origin, Greece. A little-known fact about sausage links is that they were the inspiration for the German fairy tale Rapunzel. In 500 BC, a young Greek chef climbed up an abandoned tower, searching for a new place to cook sausages. Feeling as though the marginally thinner air would provide a better environment for the sausage casing, the cook set to work. It was only when he had finished cooking, however, that he realized he was unable to climb down. Without a second thought, the cook tied the sausage links to a nearby pillar and abseiled down the tower, suffering only a minor sausage-related rope burn. As the years went on, this story was passed around, only to emerge over 2,000 years later in a fairy tale compilation book. While the premise remained the same, the cook had been replaced by a young woman, the sausages with hair, and the cook's potty mouth with an ethereal singing voice. Lovely. And then grits is next, but I can't afford them. Ooh, yeah, I want to try making shoe fly pie, too. Wait, is that the one? Hang on. Yeah, molasses pie, basically. I made something similar to that. I haven't made, like, that actual thing, but I made something similar, a while ago because I was inspired by Gabriel Knight. Because Gabriel Knight, mentions, when he's talking to his grandma, he mentions her molasses pie. And I'm like, what is that? I need to learn what it is and make it. And I did. And it was pretty good. It's not, shoe fly pie is similar, but not quite the same. So yeah, I want to learn to make that too. That's like an obsession of mine, is like learning about, oops, I lost my windows. Where'd they go? There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sugar pie. Basically, yes. It does sound pretty weird, but the molasses pie that I made was good, so I figure shoe fly pie is probably also good. But yeah, like that's like an obsession of mine, is like learning about food, especially specifically desserts. Like I love learning about new desserts, like from regions of the world that I'm unfamiliar with, or just even regions of the country I'm unfamiliar with, and learning how to make them myself. Bonus points if they're like a beloved childhood thing for someone, because I love being able to like recreate that for someone if they can't get like their favorite dessert in stores anymore or whatever. I love being able to make it for them myself and be like, here is this thing you used to love, please enjoy your nostalgia, your food nostalgia. That makes me so happy. Starvation forced you to learn to cook. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. For me, it was like, I mean, yeah, like I was on my own. I lived on my own for several years, quite a few years, and you know, so yeah, I learned to make my own stuff. But also, my mom kind of instilled. I've been baking for like a long time, since I was a kid. So baking was the thing that I really started out doing. And it's still the thing it's still my favorite thing to do. Yeah, like part of my impetus to learn to cook was that my mom she's a fine cook. Like there's nothing she's not a bad cook, but there were a number of things that she made that I used to eat when I was a kid and that I didn't like very much. And I learned later that it was because she was cooking them wrong. So I learned to cook them correctly. and learn to like certain foods better than I used to. Correctly. That's not a, you know, that's a loaded term. Yes, baking bread. It's so funny that like everyone, you know, like the pandemic has caused everyone to learn how to bake bread. Actually, I baking bread was something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I actually started doing it not long before the pandemic, so I was like, haha, I get to be a hipster about this. I was baking bread before you started, before it became cool. But not that long before it became cool. Yeah, that was something I was always kind of intimidated to try. But now that I can do it, it's like, no, this is actually really fun. I have not yet tried making, I'm still pretty new to it, so like, there's still a bunch of types of bread that I haven't tried making yet. And sandwich bread is one of them. I really need to learn how to make sandwich bread. I want to get some whole wheat flour and try it. You already had a sourdough starter, yeah. There were definitely people in my circle of friends who already had sourdough starter lying around. That's another thing I have not done yet. Yeah, I had to learn about the voodoo. So what can you tell me about voodoo? Ooh, sourdough pizza crust. Nice. Really, I should have learned to make sourdough a long time ago because my boyfriend loves sourdough, so like, I should have just made it, yeah. I should have just made it, you know, for him rather than because making bread is the new thing. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. What was I doing?
You have my full support.
Yes. I wonder how Michael's sourdough is.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I can
should check that.
learn from him.
Working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, or perhaps you could learn to make sourdough bread.
I mean,
Says chat.
that's logical.
Yeah. If I can learn to do it, you can learn to do it. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I just bought a bunch of food. And I just did food shackers, so it is time to go. I think? Did we just do this one? I don't know, whatever. I lost my place, but let's just do it. Oh yeah, one person makes a sourdough starter, the other person bakes with it. Team effort, good. I like where you're going with this. We don't often cook together, but when we do, it's really fun, and we should do it more often. We actually did Thanksgiving dinner together. Actually, no, I did just do this. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it anyway. Actually, hold on. Wait, let's not do this. I want to do this instead. Slammies. Yeah, so we did Thanksgiving together, and that was cool. Like we tag teamed the various dishes, and we were really proud of how it came out. Like neither of us had ever done like a big meal like that before, and it was our first time. What?
That was really fun.
Yeah. And it was our first time making a turkey, although we just did a turkey breast, but yeah. It was fun. Alright, slammies. Okay, so we have ribs, which I already have. We have the brisket sandwich, pulled pork. Let me just double check all these. Uh-huh. Brisket is another thing I have yet to learn to make. I love brisket. It's not that hard, from what I understand. It basically just like throw meat in oven, forget about it for a while. Toast, right? Red cabbage. We just got that, so I know It's on my list already. That's potato salad. Uh-huh. Yep, okay. Slemmies. Ooh, bao buns. Nice. Impressive. Good luck with that. I have no idea what goes into making those. You can do it. I believe in you. I still need to. One thing I keep saying I want to try making is cinnamon rolls, and I still have yet to do that. Now that I know what to do with yeast, or now that I know how to work with yeast. It has been a while since I made a bread. And I've had it in my mind that I want to make challah again. I made it once before and it turned out really good. I keep going like, oh, I should make challah this weekend, and then I don't do that. Maybe this weekend will be the weekend that I finally make challah again. Ah! Forgot how to make potato salad. Really, I should just have the potato salad as the side dish that's always active, and just rotate the other two, because potato salad is an instant preparation one. Like, you make it and it's done. You don't wait for it to cook, which is really valuable in a side dish. The trade-off is that they tend to go bad quickly. So I have to remake it a while. It's worth it. What's your favorite kind of bread to make? Those of you who make bread. Italian herb bread. Ooh. That's the thing I would love to learn how to make. Oh yes, cornbread. I love cornbread. My dad has a really good cornbread recipe. That I think I have somewhere, but like the one time I tried making it, I don't know what happened, but like I think it went like, maybe there's something wrong with the butter or like, I don't know, something went wrong and it just got like rancid for some reason. Like it didn't get moldy or anything, it just started tasting bad after a few days. And I don't know why. Maybe it was undercooked or something, I don't know. Or underbaked. But it kind of discouraged me and I haven't tried making it again since, but I really should fix that and actually make cornbread again, because damn, love cornbread. Yeah. I never understood grape nuts. I think my favorite kind of bread to make is focaccia. It was actually the first kind of bread I learned to make.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, and it's amazing. The first time I made it was for, I think it was for my brother's birthday. So I brought it over to my, this was before pandemic. I brought it over to my family's house for my brother's birthday dinner. And I was really nervous because it was my first time I'd ever made yeast bread and I didn't know it was going to be good. My family demolished it. It was gone. So, and ever since then, like my family's been like, oh, you gotta make the focaccia again, and like I love making it. It's like it's easy and it's fast, which is a nice, yeah, like it's a good solid beginner bread. Like it's not hard and it's fast. I can make a focaccia in like an hour. Oh yeah, quick bread. I was making quick breads for like, you know, ages, like long before I learned how to make yeast bread. But yeah, lemon poppy seed bread. I've actually been wanting to make one of those again recently. Haven't made that in a while, and I have a bunch of lemons right now, so I should totally do that. Yeah. Lemon poppy seed bread, banana bread. Yep, good stuff. Go to dipping bread. I mean, probably focaccia, to be honest. I don't like rye bread very much. Maybe I just haven't had a good rye bread, but in general, I don't like it. I've had pumpernickel. I do like pumpernickel. And then, I don't know if it was pumpernickel, but I've had this, like, Russian black bread. I don't know what it was called. And that was pretty good too. Apparently, like so I used to work with a woman who was from Russia, and she brought homemade borscht for like our team to try. She made it herself, and she's like, okay, so what you do is you eat it with this Russian black bread, which is like in little like kind of squares like this, and you put sour cream on the bread and you dip it in the soup. So we did that, and it was really good. That was a cool little, like, look into another country's food culture that I was very, very appreciative of. Danish rye bread, interesting. What's the difference between Danish rye bread and non-Danish rye bread? Let's see, emails. Travel through time for me, please. I've constructed a small time machine at home, and I'd love to start human testing on myself, but unfortunately, all initial testing has revealed that there's approximately 78.999% chance of it completely melting anything or anyone who tries to use it. Therefore, I'm looking for a brave person willing to be the first human test subject. If successful, I'll let you use it for free of charge as often as you want. If not, I'll send flowers to any single address of your choosing with a card explaining what happened to you. Not a fancy card, though, just one of those cheap ones. No flowers over $5 either. Blocka, extension 8751. Really? That would explain why I don't like it, because I don't like cilantro either. But I don't have... Cilantro doesn't taste like soap to me, it just tastes like ass. Is what I like to say. It just doesn't, I just don't like the taste of cilantro, but it doesn't taste like soap. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know, it has been a long time since I've even tried rye bread, so maybe my tastes have changed since then. This pachinko business looks pretty sweet. Thinking of getting the company out of this dire games business into this whole pachinko thing. What do you think? Seems like there's good money to be had. Honestly, it's either that or get into the whole cheap plastic figurine industry. Reggie, extension 8775. Also, I think my memory of rye bread is that it's really dry. Dry rye. The smell of rye bread, yeah. Hey, hi there, the Comet Tales. I have not yet had Swedish meatballs, and I understand you can get really good ones at IKEA. I have yet to do that. To have that IKEA meatball experience. Which is a shame, because I remember the last time I went to IKEA, which was years ago, I was incredibly enticed by the smell of cinnamon buns, like in the checkout line. I was like, ooh, I want to get a cinnamon bun and just like stay here for a while and eat my cinnamon bun, but I didn't. I had to go. It was like, next time I go to IKEA, I'll do the Swedish meatball thing and I'll get a damn cinnamon bun, but that never happened. Oh hell yes, Hungarian goulash is amazing. Or just goulash in general. There's a place I've been wanting to take my boyfriend to called the Tyrolean Inn. I promised to take him there for his birthday, and then the pandemic happened, so that didn't happen. But I've not forgotten the promise; it's still gonna happen. But yeah, like they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and they're a German restaurant, and they have the most amazing goulash. Ugh. Want. Noodles and saucy beef, yes. I make a beef stroganoff. That's basically that. I mean, that's what beef stroganoff is. But yeah, it's not goulash, but it's close. Okay, let's do one more night, or shift, and then I'll call it quits for the night. As much as I love talking about food, can't do it forever. Sausage slices, sopapillas, onion rings, tater tots, and soup. Oops. If I remember where my keys are, that'd be great. Oh god. Yep, that was not gonna happen. Ooh, we got, I gotta remember how to do these frozen lattes. Oh yeah, I actually don't put mushrooms in my beef stroganoff because I don't like the texture of mushrooms either. Cooked mushrooms anyway. I'm okay with them raw. I don't like them cooked. So yeah, my beef stroganoff is mushroom free. Oops. There, that's how you do that. Looks like we are not going to see any Hawaiian pizza tonight, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Yeah. This weirds me out when like the ready sound plays in stereo. Oops, I did that wrong, I think. I didn't seal it. I made a pizza, not a calzone. Yep. It was a lazy calzone, come on. It's the same stuff. Oh, damn it. Ah, wrong button. It's okay, I already messed up on this day. Because something was not ready in time. That was not my fault, though. I mean, it kind of was, but shh. You know, fault of the customers being so damn impatient. Don't they know that good food takes time? Oop, shit. Oh, actually, that was right. Good. Haha! I love when I do that. Well, I accidentally pressed what I think is the wrong button, but turns out that was actually an ingredient. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. Thanks, future me. Or past me, or something. Woo! There we go. And there we go. Come on, lobster. Go, 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 go. There. Huzzah! Alright. Okay, so Slammies can move down to the bottom of the list. And that'll be it for now. Yay. It's fun getting back into this game again. I was kind of worried that that this is kind of a boring game to watch, but I mean, if nothing else, I always end up having like interesting conversations with people about food, which I enjoy, so thank you for that. Alright, so that's it for now. I will leave you with someone. Let's see, who will I leave you with? Perhaps. Perhaps. Ooh. Oh, Taco Salad's playing the Stanley Parable, which is an amazing game. Let's go watch that. Sorry, he's not Taco Salad anymore, he's the Taco Adventure. I'm so used to calling him Taco Salad, but he's Taco Adventure. Taco Tuesday to Taco, also Tuesday. Also Taco Tuesday, different taco. Alright, so yeah, I will see you tomorrow for Reciteer, and we'll once again battle the RNG. And then Monday, more Broken Sword 5, and Tuesday, more Cook Serve Delicious. Yay! Have fun, everybody. Take care. Thank you for watching. Always a pleasure. Adios. Until next time. Have a good night. Later.